Welcome back, everybody. This is Bithubakina 7 with some more War Saga. In the last part, we took care of the first one, so now we're gonna do the second one. And you remember how I said, oh, there aren't any Tar mothers in this one? Well, looks like that's where they all went. They all gathered into this one little blob. And he brought his friends too. So, yeah, that'll be fun to just kind of destroy everything. Ever. I bet I won't even need to do anything with anything at all. Like, look at this. I won't even need to clear up any tar because I am literally going to just destroy everything in its face. And you know what? The guy is nice enough to actually provide us with a way through even if we don't clear the tar. So it probably is intended that I do this little shortcut thing. Although I could, and I do say I could probably clear the tar if I wanted to, but I don't because I've got better things to do, like watching my laundry die or something like that. Yeah, I am a particularly evil individual. But hey, what can you do? Once a bee throw, always a bee throw. The bee throw life chose me. Let's head to the west. What do we have to the west? Golems? Okay. Whilst not a brainer, once must suffer to succeed. My friend, as you have guessed, suffering is a much needed ingredient. What suffering? I'm not suffering at all. If anything, the only suffering I'm suffering is your suffering of insufferable proportions. Okay, so there are more walls that lead nowhere. Oh no, that's actually wrong. It's just doors. Okay. Yes. One must enjoy before suffering. Complete this for amusement purposes. So this is a giant ball of things. And it's things. Looks like it wants me to blow up the thing. That's like the obvious solution. Why would I do what it wants? Like, come on. I haven't lived 1,000 years just to be so disappointed in myself like this. I mean, come on. If you think I'm not gonna do things hard way, like, you don't know me at all, buddy. You do not know me at all. You don't know anything, actually, maybe. Maybe you do. Maybe it's not my place to judge what you know and do not know, but in general, I find it very cathartic to do so. Actually, I'm going to go back on my word and just blow everyone up. It's gonna open doors, though, isn't it? Yeah. Well, it opened the door of my demise, that's for sure. Plus side, the goblins are very keen on their deaths. Hey, it's their lives. I can't complain about what they like. So that'll make me a huge Hippocrates or something like that. Okay. Thankfully, goblins cannot respawn. I am very happy at that thought. What I'm not so happy about is that there's like a million of them. You know what? I'm gonna blow stuff up. Like, I mean, if thusly shall be my demise, then so shall it be. But I will not die fighting a kid's battle, that's for sure. Okay, fine. You know what? I'm gonna do your stupid things. Let's do stupid. Actually, what I should have done, in fact, is probably lure these guys over there. Okay. Yeah, because now these guys kind of gonna be jerks. And, oh, yeah, now the roach, everyone was leaving. Yeah, let's try to just be tedious. That's always fun. Oh, these guys took care of something, I guess. So what, am I just gonna do this for the rest of my life? I mean, yeah, I can blow up stuff, but it sounds like to me that won't change much in a way the government's gonna work out. So like, yeah, things that I am saying with words. Yeah, once the wobbas start pouring in, that's pretty much the fail slate of this entire organization. Or I could keep doing this, but like, it's a lost cause. I'm gonna keep doing things. There are most certainly gonna be things that I do. And, okay, it's actually... Let me turn on some lights. Give me a moment. Okay, this is an improvement. I turned on some lights and they were very much on. Very much on. Yes, they are. Okay. Yeah, so goblins. They are goblins, and these wobbas are gonna do that. And I don't like it when things do things, so, yeah, that's gonna come with a very heavy punishment. You can rest yourselves assured of that fact. You can use a roach spawn to kind of shove the goblin around and just kind of force it into a position of submission. It's always a good way to deal with things, to have them submit to you, basically. Okay, yeah, the Wraithwing is just gonna detach itself, and oh, well, I could have had the snake trap itself over there if I was a little faster about things. Okay, that's not a bad place for it to trap itself. Okay, this blocks out everything, so I can blow up oh wait, I don't want to blow up the snake just yet. I want to blow up these guys, I guess. How about those? Not much over. Wait, I can lure things up there, maybe. Yes, I could. The goblins, at least. Which is always a thing I like to have less of. Okay. Oh, that did bad things. Let's prepare ourselves for the eventual storm. Wobbas are preventing my awesome strategies from working out. They just kind of always do that. Like, wobbas just don't want to see anyone succeed because they had a terrible life in high school, and now it's like, oh, everyone is doing better than me. I must stop that from happening. Have you ever heard of a creature that is more stingy about other people's success? I don't think I have. And if you have, let me know so that I can make fun of it. And eventually just drive its demise home further in. Actually, that's a horrible thing to do. Don't let me ever get the address of anything like that ever. Just for the sake of things and decency, just don't. Just no. You would do well not to. Okay, so with that part of our lives accomplished and not so well done, though, I must say. It's time for us to embark on the next half of our journey, which is not even a half, it's just kind of like a semi-quarter. I mean, what even is a semi-quarter? I wouldn't even know. It's like, take a quarter and you take a semi-truck and just kind of throw them together. I guess maybe that's what that is. Maybe it isn't, but if it isn't, well, who really cares? I mean, you just have your words mean what they mean instead of just doing everything you can to confuse everyone else. I mean, geez, language, it's not that hard. Just be understandable. That's literally the point of a language, is to be understood. If you just can't do that, then what good are you in the world? Not a lot, that's what it is. Okay, there's gonna be a trapdoor puzzle over there. What there also will be is a little trick where I have to deal with these wobbas. And now I can just drop. And it's a bunch of stuff, but it is also a bunch of stuff. My trick will be to just have the Wraithwing come along, because why not? Okay, now what's my strategy for this part? It could have been, you know, just go around the sides, lure everything out. But I am not a person of luring. I am very direct and honest with my approach to things, unless I'm forced to do otherwise. But yeah, I don't feel comfortable with the thought of just kind of, you know, saying things and then everyone feels bad about everything. Anyway, I think I remember seeing this room somewhere, but the thought escapes me. Anyway, there's a bunch of bombs. You want to blow them up. It's generally a good thing you want to just blow up stuff. Because when stuff is blown up, it is blown up. Except when it's you. When you blow up yourself, you don't get blown up. You just kind of exist in a never-ending state of failure, I guess, maybe, like if you look at it that way. Okay, so there's a bunch of goblins. That's never fun. I hate goblins. I wish they would all just kind of falter away into the spaces of time. But they won't do that because they're not very nice, you know, like, just goblins, man. Actually, I think I remember this room slightly, like, I remember getting stuck in there because of that wave of goblins. So if anyone was saying, oh, these don't look hard at all, well, yeah, eat your words because, yeah, this is actually pretty annoyingly tough. Let me kill Wraithwings. Life is fun when you kill Wraithwings. There we go. I think what I want to do is head upstairs. So that... Wait. Alright, not bad, not bad. We're getting somewhere. Okay, alright. With the Wubba blocking the way, I feel confident about how I can handle things. I need to maybe do this better. Oh, that could help. Alright. No, whatever, let's retreat. Yeah, this is gonna get hairy real quick. Because this is actually a were room. You know, like at the fall of a full Wubba, the room just turns into a giant hairy mess. And it starts becoming very annoying to go through. Because, you know, Wubbas, you know. They can help you or they can just not bother. Okay, I think what I would like to see happen the most is the Wubba dying. Doesn't anyone else agree? I would definitely agree. Which means that I need to get my hands on these bombs before those blow up. Because that pretty much cuts down the number of goblins to 1. So see, there is some strategy involved in all this. You just kind of have to look at it sideways sometimes though. Okay. Yeah, I am yawning. Can you just move on to something else, buddy? Yeah, let's try to make my way to the west. Okay. My friend, one sword must be pointed correctly. The room you seek is a one-way ticket. Be advised. Take care, eat lots of sour cream. No, I will not eat sour cream because I have no clue what that is. Okay, so this is a one-way room. This is what basically was saying. So, I have to kill these roaches without hitting any walls. Sounds like it may be harder than expected. Alternatively, I could just deal with this seep first, you know, like... No. Or, ooh, I think I see why these seep are here. It's to stop me from sticking around. Some hint scrolls over there, but I can't get to them until I have accomplished my goal of a lifetime. I'm guessing this is a solution, just a whole bunch of spinning around. I'm guessing the O solution will suffice this time, except that's kind of inappropriate to our way of life. What do you have to say? Sorry, I have to do this just as a joke. Hint, approach the maggots, retreat and kill. Those are not maggots, buddy. And if they were, well, they would be maggots, but they are not, so they are not. The statement proves itself, making it the ultimate perfect weapon. Okay, so with this advantage I have over the room, I'm just gonna head in here. It's probably more, actually there's probably more stuff that I can do, and then I can deal with that other room on my way back. Yeah, I guess I can do that. Wouldn't you agree, my friend made out of friends? Yes, you are France. You are several multiples of friends, all shoved into one packaging. Which is actually pretty cool sometimes, and other days it's just you don't really care much for it. Anyway, Wubbas are in cahoots with snakes to just destroy my life. But I am in cahoots with your face to punch it into a pulp. Which may not seem very nice, but let me tell you something. At least no one will have to look at you and think, here's a person who is someone. They'll just see someone who is damaged. Which is actually not good, but it is good for me because I make a lot of money off of your damages. Because I'm just kind of a cheapskate that way. You're just gonna have to put up with it because I'm popular and there's nothing you can do against popular things. Not a darn thing. Not even close to anything at all. Okay. Yeah, this is getting out of hand. And again, if it gets out of my hands, then I don't have to put up with it anymore. Actually, that doesn't make any sense. What am I even blabbering on about? Anyway, oh, health. Do something for me, little guy. Actually, I think it just made it worse. That's fun. That's real fun. You're a real good comedian, Half. You know what? Maybe someday someone's gonna hire you to do a comedy show. And when they do, well, oh boy, they better be prepared for a whole load of nothing. Anyway, I'm gonna go over there now. I'm gonna do a thing. It's gonna kill roaches, I guess. Maybe we'll see in the later times if we have anything else to add to our never-ending ends of anything. Jeff, use the potion. Okay, fine, Mom. I will use my potion, and it'll make me do all the studying ever. Except it won't, because it just kills monsters instead. Which is actually not what anyone wanted ever. On the plus side, these guys are kind of stupid. It's always nice when things are stupid. Especially when you're trying to get rid of them. Because they're easily lured by the lure of lures. Okay, so there's more jerks that have kind of decided, hey, I'm going to be over there now, if you do not mind. I've decided that I also will be over there. And that over there will coincide to a point where my sword is coincidentally located in. Also, you guys are really enjoying those snake tails, aren't you? Well, I've got a tail too, and it's gonna murder you. It's called a sword. Just gonna have to put up with life as it is. And everyone's trapped. It's fun. Everyone's having a good time. Just gonna stab out a brain. And then a tail. More tail stabbings. If that wasn't traitorous enough. Okay. Alright, this guy, he's in for a little duel. It seems duels are the thing he craves. So these jerks just decided not to be nice to me. I could send a mimic after something, but I think I'm just gonna stick with the solution that involves killing a snake. Ah, I did not expect that to work out in my favor. Speaking of things that I didn't expect to work out in my favor, was this one time where a shop decided to shop, and then it just kind of did a thing. And when it did, I felt very lucky because I had a shortage. Kinda had to go to the grocery to get more, but then I realized I could get my own supply, so like that makes the shop completely irrelevant to the discussion at hand. Not sure why it was even there to begin with. It's probably some stupid person who was being not very smart about the way he does things. But hey, we forgive him. You can't help what you are. Unless you're a jerk, that can always be helped. You jerk. Okay. What's this? This seems horrible. To what extent is the ingredient of suffering? One may ask baffled, then answer thyself. As one may note, this one is not a true chamber of pain. You sure about that, buddy? Seems pretty painful to me. But what do I know? I'm not a war man. I have never been. So what's the point of all this? What's the point of my suffering? I mean, this guy seems clearly intent on my suffering, so it seems clear it would have something to do with it. Anyway, I think I can do a thing with a snake where I kill it. Maybe a few turns to set myself up in the right position. What I don't have is time to deal with these guys over here. The plus side, this guy is good at doing things. The snake's gonna kill itself in the goblins. There you go. In war, if you have a strategy, you pretty much have a guaranteed win. These hordes have never lasted a chance against a true champion, such as myself. I am the true champion of what, you may ask, though, and that is of being not good at anything. I mean, yeah. It's true. Let's just be honest with ourselves for a moment here. What have I really accomplished? Everything I've accomplished was really just dumb luck, which I seem to have a lot of, actually, now that I think about it. But like, if you don't really think about it, it's fine too. I won't force you to do anything you don't want to, man. It's up to you. You have freedom of choice over what you feel like doing about your life and other assorted trivia. But if you don't do it the way I want you to do it, which is to say in a free way, then you're just gonna have to end up in an actual freeway where cars will probably run over you. And then you'll regret the concept of freedom itself, even though that may go against everything you believe in. But yo, dude, let's be honest, freeways are the worst interpretation of freedom that I've ever seen. Let's not kid ourselves. Who thinks that freedom freeways were the way to go with anything ever at all? I mean, what's next? A free path? A free life? I mean, you're speaking such nonsense, buddy. Slow down there. Okay, well, these guys are pretty much dead anyway. Dead in the weights. I just gotta kill that mother. And then everything else will fall into place. It's gonna be beautiful. When things are beautiful, they certainly are beautiful. I mean, any man with eyes will tell you that. Even not men with eyes will be able to tell you that. Unless they don't have a mouth, in which case, well, you better buy him a mouth for the birthday, jerk. I mean, just dude, why wouldn't you buy them a brain or a mouth for that matter? What's wrong with you, man? You've been a big jerk as of late. I tend to notice these things, I guess. Okay, so I guess that takes care of everything in this quadrant of life. Already 20 minutes. Okay, from here, we do things our own way here. For some reason, it didn't light what I wanted it to light. Yeah, of course it won't. Okay, I need to get to that fuse in the middle. That's the thing. How do you get up there? Like, I guess I could just, like, ignore everything about everything. Yeah, I could just do that. Why not do that? Why not? I guess that's a good reason why not. Probably the center entrance is the best one for me. Okay, let's see. We want to get to this one. That involves lighting this fuse, actually. Of course it blows up that one first. Oh, that worked out. I didn't expect it to. Calling me surprised and maybe blue if you really feel like it. Yeah, I would say blue's a good way to color me. It's probably my favorite color anyway, so I don't think you could go wrong with that. I wouldn't think. It's possible, like, I won't rule it out entirely, but generally, you tend to succeed with blue. Unless your goal is to not be dull, in which case you'll probably lose everything that you ever owned. Well, that's not my problem, though. That is not my problem. If we had mirrors here, I could be able to divert the flow of the explosives to something not as dumb. Okay, this is the bad, worstest area to be in ever. I guess I could probably try to use the explosions to my advantage. Like kill goblins, because I can. Not sure why that idea didn't come to mind before. Yeah, let's blow up some goblins. Okay, what if I blow this up first? Well, obviously I did not want to blow that up first. Okay, and light this one. Okay, alright. Sorry, my eyes are being a bit weird right now. I'll try to make it through the rest of this video. I should be good to go. Definitely. Okay. Definitely pasta hilariousness. That was a lot of bombs just there. That was a lot of bombs. I felt like that had to be mentioned in order for everyone to be on the same page about what's going on here. There's a lot of bombs. A lot of bombs, my friend. A lot of them. Okay, so if I can just hit that and make my way... Oh, actually, hit that and that. Takes care of the stuff at the top, and then this will take care of everything else. Step off there in a moment, and there's only one goblin left! Hooray! I did kill all the brains, but hey, everything has its time. There we go. Oh, that was actually that was every bit as challenging as I remembered this room being. Like, it is really tricky and you really need to figure out what needs to be done here. And yeah, see? This won't just be an easy walk in the park for me. It's actual challenges involved in here. And honestly, I like these kinds of rooms. Like, you just kind of have to experiment with what you're supposed to do. Not necessarily in a frustrating way either. It's like... not like you really have that much of the room to repeat if you goof up, you know? It's not like an intricate set of moves. Just kind of experiment with what you have until something clicks, you know? Then again, there's probably a kind of puzzle that I've done in the past that is exactly in this vein that I hated for exactly that same reason. So, hey, who cares? I'm a huge friggin' hypocrite. I'm an hippopotamus, okay? Just... everyone just please make peace with that fact, because that's not gonna change no matter how hard you want it to. That's always been there and it's always gonna stay. So just start living with it or start dying with it. Actually, don't die. That's really bad. Just, dude, why would you die? I mean, life is fun. Life has a lot of things. You can create stuff. I mean, live if only to create. That's really honestly what I believe. Well, maybe not necessarily, but I mean, I guess I do have other things that keep me going in life, though it is majoritarily creative stuff. Like, if I did not have the ability to create things, even just this stupid video that I'm doing right now, then I guess my life would not be as good. You need to create. Anyone who has had a bad life probably did not create enough. Okay, no, that's a dumb, terrible statement, and it is dumb and terrible, and it'll shut up now. Stupid statements thinking they can say things. And the nerve of them to think they can state things. The fools, they do not know what they're messing with. They're messing with everyone. That's a bad thing to mess with. Because everyone is unforgiving. Especially that second one. Okay, let's kill monsters. Okay. This room will soon be done. I can't complain about that too much. Alright, brain's dead. It's only a matter of time before everything falls apart. Things are going swell-alike. Swell-like, whatever. They're going good. Now stop criticizing my word-picking choices. Okay, this is impossible if it spawns more than 15 roaches per turn. Okay. Okay, whatever. I guess that works out too. Wubba's blocking me at every turn. What the heck is wrong with him? He's a jerk. And you know what I do with jerks? I dance a dance with them, and then they die. Because the dance is really embarrassing. And someone recorded it and decided to put it on the video side. Truly the worst people ever. Okay. Now if I can make it to the top, yeah, actually that's probably what I'm gonna do. Just go to the top. And there should be smoother sailing. But I couldn't say with 100% certainty. I'm getting pushed back some big fierce random parts. Oof. Yeah, these guys got me good. Okay, let's try to see if I can make it down below. It's likely be even more difficult to go through around these parts. But on the plus side, I have bombs. Why have strategy when you have bombs? Bombs are the solve-all, be-all solution to any problem ever. I mean, if you think swords are the solution to any problem, you are clearly mistaken, my friend, because you can't disarm an explosion with another explosion. Or actually, you can. Only the contents will spill out, and the contents are explosions, so it's not that great. Disregard the beginning of life, and then instead tune into the majestic sounds of nothing at all. Okay, that's not nothing, but like, we're kind of undergoing some serious stuff here. And by serious stuff, I mean my face. It's very serious. Don't laugh at it. My face is serious, I tell you. Stop laughing, jerk. Okay. Enough dump. Let's clear this dump. Should lastly here with this room, I think. There's something else. Oh, seep. Yeah. I forget about the seep. They're just so inconsequential to the rest of the world. Okay, so that's about 30 minutes of video. I think we'll leave you guys on that note there. But before we do, let's take a further look around the world, see what awaits us. This room. Oh boy, this room. Not this room because it's blocked by snakes who are jerks. This room. And this room. How many rooms is that? Seems like we have at least 5 left. This should be interesting. So let me just see if I can make my way back upstairs to end the video. Anyway, I'll outro now. This has been Bithubekina 7 with the War Saga. And I guess I'll see you in the next part. Until then, have a nice one. And remember, this is not a game. See? Up there, it says this is not a game. It's not a game, you guys.